So what I have here is going to be a visual representation of what blend color or blend mode is going to do. So my program here just has a square and a circle inside of each other, and you can change the color of the square, you can change the color of the circle. Cool. So what it does is it lets you experiment with these things. So if you hit difference here, it will rotate back and forth. So what is it doing exactly? Well, that's what I'm here to explain for you. So if I hit reset blend, it just changes it back. So difference, what is difference doing is taking whatever colors you have and it's mixing them from 255. So if blue, for instance, in RGB was red, green, blue, so 00255, it would take this blue, and if I had nothing else besides this blue square, I would have this white behind, which is going to be 255, 255, 255. So if I subtract the blue from the white, it would take 255 minus 0, 255 minus 0, and it would give me two 255s, and then the 255 from the blue and the white would cancel out, and you get a 0. So you would get that color. So if I am hitting difference here, as you can tell, it's going between black and blue. Black and blue. So when we're taking that 255 minus, it's giving us that difference of the colors there. And what happens is another blue square gets overlaid on top of this blue square because my program is running constantly. So if you keep putting a color, the exact same color back on, it'll keep switching between that color and that black there. The difference also is going to mix with this white, the blue, and the yellow in the middle here when I hit difference. So this blue is going to be changing between blue and yellow. The other ones that I have in here are darkest, lightest, multiply. So darkest is just going to pick whatever the darkest is here, and it's going to have the darkest one show up. So actually there was a black here because of the overlaps, so it picks that. The lightest would have been this white here, and that's the lightest one. It shows up. So the white is the lightest. Multiply, it multiplies the colors together. Add, so if I hit reset here, it adds them together over and over. My program is running repeatedly, so you can see the colors actually adding there. So since my program is repeating every 0.3 of a second, you can kind of see it bouncing back and forth. If I take off my loop, so if I put no loop at the very top here, no loop, no loop. And then something that I also actually do have to change, I want to change my function here. I have something, so I need to take off these draws because I want them to actually draw now because I took off my loop. So we want to see the difference. So the problem, we're not going to get to see the colors. So you have to actually hit reset blend if you take that off. And then if I hit difference, oops, did I not change the difference one? Difference up here. Yep, there we go. And if we hit the difference there, if I change the colors, since it's not on a loop, we're not seeing our colors change, but if I hit reset blend, it shows them up. And then if I hit difference, it'll change, and it can change back and forth over and over. If I hit darkest, it'll just show the darkest. The lightest shows the lightest now. Multiply, add. So you can actually change them. The only thing is if you want to see the actual colors, you need to hit reset blend, because reset blend changes it to no blend at all. You can just see the colors. So then if we do like a multiply them together, and you get that. Pretty cool stuff. There is a couple other different things that you can do with the blends. With my program, I set the blends to my functions to change when the buttons are clicked, that they actually change the blend mode, and then it redraws my draw function so you can see exactly what's going on. Kind of fun stuff there. I will link my code in the description of the video so you can actually mess around with it and play with it yourself. I also have some Pokemon stuff in there, but that isn't going to be necessary for what you're looking for. You just want to see the blend mode and how it changes stuff. So, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time.